Welcome to the Bozone.
Hey, and welcome back to the Bozone. I did not interrupt you this time, and I didn't wait too long, I think.
I think that was good. I'm very pleased with your intro this week. You didn't. You did well. Good job,
I don't even
everybody.
think I introduced us in the last 2 weeks.
No.
I just laughed. I'm the most bozo of bozos, Tristan, and then we have the most sultry voiced bozo, Zek, as my co-host.
Everybody, round of applause for Tristan's epic intro.
Oh, I love the MLG horn. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, what have you been up to? Anything new happened to you? Oh, wait.
Yes.
I want to start us off by saying congratulations with you getting into your chef school.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. I am going to culinary school. It's a big thing because I like food. Well, everybody likes food, but I love dissecting food. I love getting into how food is made and everything that goes into making food. So basically, yes, I want to be a chef. But
Can't wait till we get to cook together. Cook some meth together.
What does that mean? I already know how to cook that.
Hey man, I don't know how to cook anything, so
I mean, I definitely don't. No.
I've never watched Breaking
Everything
Bad.
said on this podcast is for purely comedic purposes. Tristan and Zek are not legally held liable for any, or anything said here at all.
This is not financial advice, but you can send us $1 million. I think it would be a great return on investment. Would literally a million times our budget.
Yeah, you can privately buy Bozone stock.
Yeah, it's just a measly million and you get 1% of shares.
Yeah. But what does this mean for the Bozone? Absolutely nothing. We'll probably have a better uploading schedule since I actually have shit to do and need to plan out my week. So, yeah. You guys can rest assured, dear bozos, we're staying right here.
I wanted to say what that's gonna mean is we'll officially have a bozo who can cook.
Yeah. Every week on the podcast I'll bring some food.
I wanted to make a joke, but I realized the joke only works in Afrikaans. I'll still say it now. I wanted to say, you'll be cooking us ham and snacks broodjie every day.
Oh my gosh. If you can understand Afrikaans, you've just lost your mind. He essentially said ham and funny, but in Afrikaans, cheese and funny rhyme, so
Yes.
it's funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We need to get started on something that
Let's get started. Okay. Last week I was really excited to talk about this, but we didn't have time to get into it, so let's talk about it now. This will also kind of segue into a philosophical thing, so we'll start with that. What makes someone a good actor? Is it lying? Is it getting in the mindset? Is it the environment? Is it writing? A lot of things, including cinema effects, set apart good acting from bad acting. If you take a look at good actors and bad actors, a lot of times the only difference in critique is the environment. And I'll let you marinate on that before thinking really what is a good actor. And I'll start by saying this topic is about our favorite actors.
Ooh.
I have many favorite actors. It's a running joke in the household that if a guy I see on screen and I like him, then I say that's my favorite actor. So a few people know who truly is my favorite actor. But starting off completely objectively, who I think is the best actor of our time, like who started to really shine during the 2000s up until now. Last week you said you think you know who I'm gonna say.
Well, now that you said objectively, I'm gonna go with Tom Cruise, but I mean, he plays the role of a tall guy perfectly, even though he's not tall. I mean, you would not be able to tell he's a short king by just watching him on screen. He looks like the tallest person in the crowd.
Okay, I was not going to say Tom Cruise.
Oh man.
However, okay, I'm not gonna say Tom Cruise is a good actor. I'm not gonna say he's a bad actor. Tom Cruise is a good actor.
He's a great actor in my opinion. I don't like it, but you know.
But he's made way too many Mission Impossible movies for me to really know what else he does.
I've never really watched Mission Impossible. I think I watched like number 7 or something, where they go to like Russia, I think, to stop a nuclear bomb. I don't know. I watched like one of those movies.
Yeah. The only other Tom Cruise movie I've ever seen is Edge of Tomorrow, and I actually love Edge of Tomorrow, so Tom Cruise is a great actor.
Edge of Tomorrow is still one of my favorite movies to this day. So.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Okay, but I was gonna say Christian Bale.
I didn't even think about him.
I think, like, for me it's not a contest. I think unequivocally Christian Bale is one of, if not the best actors of our life.
I fully agree with that. I didn't
just
like, when I think of him, I don't think of him as a person. Like, he just takes on his role and he is that role. Like, in every movie that he's in, he's like, he is that person.
Christian Bale is an actor who completely disappears into the role he's playing. So much so that he comes across as not a real person, as you said. On top of that, he takes his job very, very seriously. Like, really seriously. You hear stories of Christian Bale being a real hard ass on set and in generally in the business, and that's because he takes his job. He said it himself. It's not a hobby. It's not a lifestyle. It's his job, and he wants to be good at it. He takes it very seriously, and that really does shine through in his work. American Psycho, The Machinist, Dark Knight, Ford v Ferrari. These are all incredibly critically acclaimed movies, some Oscar winning in fact, and I think he has deserved everything Christian Bale has earned. I think he deserves, because you get great actors, but I have only ever heard of one actor who is so good at acting that he can control his perspiration. Christian Bale can sweat on command.
What? That is crazy.
The scenes in American Psycho where where Patrick Bateman starts stressing out and sweat, that's not fake. That is actually Christian Bale starting to make himself sweat.
I mean, at that point, are you still human? Like, is he? He's just a government plant or something, like a test subject that they were like, we want to create the perfect spy, somebody who knows how to play a role perfectly, and he was just the first, like, test subject.
He's the prototype.
And they were like, he's a little defective, he still has human emotions, so, send him into Hollywood. Let's see what they make with him.
Yeah. But now I want to hear from you. Who's some of your favorite actors?
My most favorite actors, like,
yeah.
who I think is a
give me one.
A better question is who I think is a good actor or who I like to see on screen.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Because for me, who I like to see on screen, Nicolas Cage.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but I mean, he is a great actor as well.
He's a good actor. He's just got silly movies.
Yeah, he's been in very silly movies. But I think he is honestly like a good actor. Like, if they give him a role, he will like play it perfectly.
Yeah.
But
like, he was supposed to he played, well, he was gonna be Superman very briefly. Well, he was Superman for a second. I think they need to bring back Nicolas Cage Superman.
That would be great. But speaking of Superman, obviously I love Henry Cavill. Like, he is a nerd for the nerds, and I don't know, I love seeing him on screen. I wouldn't say he's like the greatest actor. He's good, but I love seeing him on screen. I know you recommended me watch this movie, what's it called, the Ministry of Gentlemanly or
that
Ungentleman.
That wasn't me. Sure. I didn't watch that. I never watched that movie. I haven't watched it.
I'm sure you recommended to me because I don't know why else I would have gone to watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Jeez, alright, but sue me, alright, sue me. But I'm sure it was you. Anyway, I watched that movie with him and he did a great job. Loved the movie. It was a fun movie. Nothing too serious or anything. It's just a comedy. Or action comedy type of deal, but it's a fun movie.
Oh, you wearing a Shrek t-shirt?
Obviously.
Is that just a t-shirt with a printed frame from Shrek on it?
Yeah. I love it. It's one of my favorite t-shirts.
It's just okay. It's just literally for anyone watching. Tristan is just wearing a frame from Shrek on his chest.
It literally is a DreamWorks trademarked T-shirt. Like, on the back, it's a DreamWorks shirt. It's not some like thing I just made.
Looks like
it would have been better.
Just paused the Shrek movie somewhere and printed it on a shirt.
It would have been better if I made it myself, but you know, love the shirt though. Where was I? So yeah, Henry Cavill, obviously one of my favorite actors. Another one is Keanu Reeves, who I've already told you. I don't like his acting in like movies where he actually has to talk, but like John Wick is one of like, I loved him in John Wick because he is just a great like his physical stuff that he does. He is so good in doing the physical part of acting, but like I said, as soon as he has to speak or something, I don't like his acting then, but I still love seeing him on screen. Yeah. And I forget this guy's name, like his real name, but he was the main character in Split. I think you've seen Split.
Yes, I actually did go watch it on your recommendation. Steve McAvoy, absolutely
Yes.
one of my favorite actors. Also,
I love him.
Steve McAvoy.
Whenever I see him in a movie, I never
Steve.
remember his...
Something McAvoy. James
that's-
McAvoy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Correction from the production crew. James McAvoy.
Yeah, he is such a great actor. Like, every movie I've watched him, like, with him in it, he always has a different accent, and he just plays a entirely different character, and I'm like, he still portrays it perfectly.
Yes.
I don't know how he does it. Guy's a lunatic.
No, absolutely. My girlfriend and I were speaking of, would they have Robert Pattinson's Batman? If they were to put someone to play Joker in it, who would be my top picks? And at the top of my list would be James McAvoy for Joker.
I mean, he would do a smashing
I think
job.
he would. I think James McAvoy would do an incredible job as Joker, given the chance.
Yeah. Speaking about that, have you seen the new Joker? The John Cler 2?
Okay. So, it couldn't go on release day, and then critics reports came in, the first reviews came in, and I was standing in the movie theater, right? And right there in front of me, I was gonna go buy movie tickets for the Joker. Folie à deux. More like taking a dump, apparently. So, I went to go watch Transformers 1, and it was amazing!
Hey man, you saved yourself. Like, if people who I know who like love like regular television shows, like not like us, we like more niche stuff, I would say, but like my girlfriend and all of her friends, they all love stuff like Love Island, the Kardashians, stuff like that, like regular people television, like mind-numbing stuff, and they're the type of people who'd watch the like new Marvel movies and stuff. Like I don't watch the new Marvel stuff because it's just, I don't know, pandered to everyone. Like it, I don't know, there's no substance to it.
It's music for the masses, man.
Yeah, and everyone like of her friends that went to see it said like, hey, the new Joker movie, don't go watch it. And I'm like, I wasn't planning on going to go watch it, but now I'm not even planning on pirating it. I don't know. Yeah, it's such a shame because I loved the original Joker movie. It was a good movie, a little bit boring for me at times. Like when I rewatched it, I realized like due to the hype, I like overliked it, and when I rewatched it years after in preparation for this new Joker movie, I was like, yeah, there's some scenes just linger too long, or they're like a little slow, and I was like, it's a little bit of a slow movie, but it was still a good movie. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm disappointed in rewatching it. It was just not as amazing. And now this new one I heard is just so awful.
Yeah. Well, while we're on the subject of things just getting bad, as things tend to get bad, like my camera. Good enough. As we're on the subject of things just getting bad, Ubisoft. It's been bad for years. We know that.
Here he goes.
Shut up.
Here he goes.
Shut up.
I'm listening. Okay, we need a new weekly segment. Hating on Ubisoft segment.
Every week I'm gonna hate on Ubisoft.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Okay, seriously. Okay, so Ubisoft has done the unthinkable in the modern age. they have pushed back the release date of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ubisoft actually delayed their own video game.
That is
Is
huge
this
news.
a strategic play to get back in my good graces? Is this to refine the game? Are they going to make it good? Probably not. However, there are rumors, my friend, that Tencent...
It's Ubisoft, they've come to take you out.
Ubisoft, no, my entire camera setup just fell.
Okay, brief pause.
Brief pause.
Oh.
I'll speed up the repairs in the editing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hey, that actually...
Hey, it works.
It works. Okay, I think we're good. I'm still in frame. Okay, brief pause. Tencent, a Chinese video game company, or I think it's a video game company, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Along with a bunch of other things, there are rumors that they are looking to buy Ubisoft. Now, yes. Now, I just wanna, before I say something silly, I wanna make sure I know what they do. Yes, okay, I am right on this. Tencent owns one of my second most hated video company. My second most hated video game company. It owns Riot.
Wait,
Now,
what?
Tencent owns Riot Games.
Oh. Interesting.
And I hate
Yeah.
Riot Games almost as much as I hate Ubisoft. So, if Tencent buys Ubisoft, that is going to destroy the little reputation they have left. Rainbow Six Siege is basically already a Tencent game, cause it works with the characters. It's a hero thing you gotta buy, yay. But if Tencent buys Ubisoft, they'll probably find a way to make me hate Rainbow Six Siege too, and that's like the one Ubisoft game that I still think is mildly okay. So,
Well,
yeah, that's gonna go awfully. Me personally, I still think I don't think Ubisoft gets a redemption arc. I think it is still.
Can I
still
tell you
paying.
something crazy that will likely make you hate Ubisoft more? So,
Yes.
you know the whole thing about a little while back, there was this whole thing about them making the new Assassin's Creed and using Yasuke, the like first black samurai in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, he was never a samurai. They went and changed Wikipedia articles when they started getting flack about it to change it so that he is the first black samurai according to Wikipedia. And I just
Wow.
googled it to confirm because I was like, maybe it's just a random little misinformation that was spread to make people hate Ubisoft even more. And no, he was not. In fact, he is a very abstract character in history, according to this. He was given swords by Nobunaga, like the ruler or whatever it was called back in that day.
Yeah. Famous daimyo
because-
Odo Nobunaga.
Yeah, Nobunaga. And not because he was a samurai, but because he was keeping this black person as a pet, basically, because he enjoyed the color of his skin. That was all. It was like a novelty to show off. Yasuke was like a pet to show off to people and impress them, or he was basically like the court jester that got swords,
Yeah,
samurai swords.
This is not the first time though.
It's not that I have anything against it, or I'm not trying to like put Yasuke down. Like, it's a great achievement, like even receiving the samurai swords, even though it was as a sort of like joke in quotation marks. Like he still worked to get there and everything, and good on him. But the biggest problem with them was they said it's going to be a historically accurate game, and they got the flack of like, this is not historically accurate. So now they had to change it to it's not a historical accurate game, it's fiction, because it is a fictional story. Sorry, that they are going to be telling.
Yeah, but personally, I've seen. This is not the first time I've seen it. I've seen things before where people, headcanon that Yasuke was a samurai, and
yeah,
I wasn't there. I'm not a historian, but I have read that Nobunaga wasn't a complete douche, keeping him as a pet necessarily, but that he also did receive like house and land.
Yeah. Yeah, but he still, the only reason why it's happened, it is said, because Nobunaga, the direct quote is, for the color of his skin and his strength/size.
Yes.
So he basically, like, yeah, they were like, oh, he's big and he's a different color. Yeah, let's give him swords. It will put fear into people. But yeah, it's not a lot is known about it. Like, there isn't a lot of what's it called? Like,
there's not too much history
in
records and everything there.
Yeah, and no one knows if he is a samurai or if he wasn't. The only thing that's confirmed is that Nobunaga gave him a pair of samurai swords, and that's it.
Another thing that's pretty confirmed is I read somewhere, like right now while wikiing, or not wikiing, because the wiki is not a trustworthy source, as all our teachers have said.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft went and added wiki articles to prove that Yasuke is a samurai, just so that they can say their game is based off history and not fictional.
But apparently, when Nobunaga first saw Yasuke, he ordered his men to clean him, because he thought he was dirty.
Oh, that's amazing, man. I would have loved to, like, just. I still want to, like, you are probably a person that would like to go into the future. I just want to go back to the past and see all of the historical events and stuff. Like, just go through time and watch everything unfold. Yeah. Because there's some crazy stuff, like the guy that
like, how many things that were just completely wrong in our history books?
Yeah, I mean, this might not even have happened, but I know somewhere in history, there's a guy that told a joke and thought it was so funny that he laughed himself to death. Like, that's his own joke was so funny that he killed himself laughing. And I think the joke was so dumb as well.
Oh, did we talk about it? Did we ever talk about the oldest written text in the world?
No.
Okay, so there was this ancient Sumerian tablet uncovered. Or something like that. I think it was Sumerian. It was like 3,500 BC. And wait, let me see. Yeah, it was a guy complaining that this other guy sold him bad copper. And it's the oldest written document we have in the history of the world. And it's a guy giving another guy crap because he had bad copper.
Oh, that's amazing. It's... Oh... just the implications of, like, even back then, it's like, hey, you're trying to cheat me. or maybe it was a Karen that was like, this copper, I don't like the feel of it. Let me speak to the manager.
We've got the name of this copper salesman somewhere. Imagine being renowned through history for eternity as the guy who sold bad copper. For the rest of the ages, like 4,000 years later, you're just, no, more, 6,000 almost years later, you're just the guy who sold crap copper.
Oh, that, yeah. Man, and I would love to just be able to go back in time and see stuff like that. It's... oh.
Yeah. But speaking of going back in time, one of everyone's favorite ways to do so is through movies, showing us the history of the world as they tend to do with the loosely based on a real story movies that we're all known to love. And that brings us to our mid-episode segment, movie and TV show review. Or suggestion?
You go first this time. I think you went first last time, but okay. I haven't really been watching.
Yeah.
So I need some time.
Let me think. Something fitting. I watched Moon Knight. I showed Moon Knight to my girlfriend. Because, yeah, that's going to be my suggestion. Moon Knight. Another crap Marvel push-out series. I loved it. Moon Knight is one of my favorite comic book superheroes because you're essentially mixing cool Egyptian mythology and magic with Batman and a brown guy. And those are all just some really good things that when you put them all together, it fits into an amazing puzzle, right? So, who is played by Oscar Isaac, by the way? One of my favorite actors. I think Oscar Isaac is a very good actor. So yeah, it's just a cool superhero series that it's pretty fast paced, like it goes from 0 to 100 incredibly fast, and that's kind of jarring to the mind. But I think it's pretty well written, the acting is pretty okay, the story is kind of funky, but it's alright, it's Marvel, we deal with it. And it's just cool seeing how they bring the superhero into Egyptian mythology and mixing it together. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's a fun watch.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac is a good actor. It's worth a look at.
I've never watched it because I was just like, I don't watch Marvel stuff. Like after Endgame, I think the only thing I watched after Endgame was the Loki series. I think there's a new season out of it, but I don't think I watched the new season. But
the second season.
Yeah, I don't think I watched the second season.
You should. The second season of Loki is one of the best things Marvel has ever produced.
There
in its
we
entire
go.
Existence.
I'm gonna recommend Loki.
I already recommended season 2 of Loki.
You did?
Oh, I already recommended Loki like when it came out.
Oh.
I mean, you can.
No, I didn't even know there was a second. Like, I know there was something, but I didn't know.
I remember recommending it though.
Alright, well then, you'll just have to give me a second, because I have not watched anything recently. I've just been working. And when I'm not working, I've been watching Merlin, which I already recommended, but I'm not done with it yet, so...
This is the third episode in a row where Tristan has mentioned Merlin.
Hey man, it's a great show, I love it. In that sense, I'll recommend something. One of my most favorite movies. Critics didn't seem to like it, but who cares about what they say? They are all snooty and snobby. I don't trust critic reviews. Arthur, Legend of the Sword. I do not know if you've seen it. It's also based on the like legend of King Arthur. Man,
Is this the new one or the old one? Oh, this is the 27th. Oh, I think I did watch this. Yeah.
So one of my it's King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. There we go. It has the guy from Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam. Is like, he plays Arthur, and it is such a fun movie. I love that movie. It's just so I don't know. I love the soundtrack in it, like the score or whatever, the like music. Music is great. It has a good bit of comedy and it's not bad like CGI or anything. Like I just love the movie. I don't know what more to say. Like it just gives me this warm feeling anytime when I watch it, and I love that movie.
Oh man, if you enjoy a movie, that's a reason to like it. That's what I always say.
And like I said, so the music was done by Daniel Pemberton. It's one of my, like, I love any movie's soundtrack. He did the soundtrack for Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, all of that. He is, honestly, I don't know anyone else except his, because every time I watch a movie and I'm like, I love the music in this movie, and I Google who did it, it's always Daniel Pemberton, and man, that soundtrack in that movie is worth it alone. Like, I have multiple of the songs.
That soundtrack.
Yes, I love it. Man, I have multiple of his songs saved into my, like, regular playlist on Spotify. Like, the soundtrack is great. I love the visuals in the movie as well. Great visuals. It's just such a fun movie. It's just a fun watch. Like, it's not too serious. Yeah. It's not too dramatic. It's a fun movie.
Yeah. You know who is my favorite movie score composer?
Tell me.
Michael Giacchino.
Let's see if I know him.
You will know Michael Giacchino for the movie scores of The Batman, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and Up, and Inside Out, and Cars 2, and Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, and Doctor Strange, and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I like none of their songs stand out to me.
And he directed a short movie, Werewolf by Night.
I was struggling to get his name typed in, so I just googled Werewolf by Night. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot. Hey, he was even in War of the Planets of the Apes, or not in, but like he composed the music for it. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I need to take more notice to those types of things. But it's just, I just notice it when I really, really enjoy the songs in a movie, and I'm like, okay, I need to find out who this guy is, because like I love his music.
Yeah. No, I can when it comes to the Batman, I can talk for literal hours on the soundtrack of the Batman alone.
Which one?
Pattinson.
Oh. I still need to watch that, man. I watched like...
You haven't?
I watched like 15 minutes of it and I couldn't continue. And I was on a plane. Like...
I swear to God, it's one of my favorite movies in the last like decade. I really like the Batman. Like everything that DC did to me with a Ben Affleck, or as I prefer to call him, Ben Assleck. Because I did not like him. I do not like Ben Affleck. And the
guy.
Justice League movie, and fucking Flash, and making Aquaman, which was a good movie, and then making Aquaman 2, which was a bad movie. Everything that they did to me.
Aquaman 2 the one where they have to like fight this like city of the dead Aquaman?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I really dislike that one.
And then they gave The Batman away, a standalone film, to Matt Reeves, brilliant director, and it was amazing. Robert Pattinson, the fucking edgy idiot from Twilight, has made one of the best Batman portrayals ever, and I love it.
I know, I need to go and watch it, but you know, what, that movie is like, what, 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something?
It's pretty long.
And I just, like, when I started watching it and I didn't immediately get invested, I was like, I don't know if I can dedicate myself to 2 hours of this. Like,
well, don't worry, the next one is coming out October 2026, so you got a minute to watch.
I'll likely watch it just before the next one releases. That's usually what I do. If I'm like, if something came out and I haven't watched it or something like that, and they announce the second one and everyone else is like, oh, it's so good, then I normally go back, watch the first one, and then watch the sequel.
Yeah.
Because my memory is ass.
Into a big movie episode.
Movies are fun, man.
Movies
Unfortunately,
are fun.
I just haven't had the time. Like I said, like when I start a movie and it doesn't catch me in the first 5 to 10 minutes. I know that's not a big window for it to catch you, but
yeah,
it's like I just don't have the time. I'm like, I would rather go and sit down and play a game or do something else that's more productive than that, but normally play a game. And it's like, there's just not been anything good recently. Like, last time I really went on a movie kick and watched a lot of movies, I watched old movies, like stuff that came out in the 80s and 90s. Like, I haven't watched anything new recently, which is crazy.
Yeah, I get it. It happens, I get it. But,
like, look at my favorite, my current, series that I'm watching. It's from the early 2000s. Oh. Yeah, no.
Let's briefly talk about something that's not so fun. War. World War III, baby. Here we come, coming in hot.
Yeah.
The Middle East is erupting, and Ukraine and Russia still aren't really friends. So there is so much war going on right now. Because Iran is now joining the war in the Middle East, and a lot of NATO countries are still preparing for war with Russia. So, you know, I guess I'll see you on the front lines, brother. I'll be... when South Africa recalls you to join the draft, I'll be your...
They need to find me first. Oh shit, I don't know if I can say that on there. But yeah, no, they need to find me first. Like, according to my travel documents to be here in the US, I'm not where they say I am, so... Yeah.
Join us next week. The Bozone on the run.
Hey man. But yeah, no, I'm honestly a little while ago when I was over here in the US and things really started going down. Like, it was world news about Russia and Ukraine, and everybody was like, oh, their war might break out anytime soon. And I was like, kind of terrified, because I was like, it would be like when I was younger, it was always like a fantasy to be like in a war and shooting people and stuff, and I'm like, I never really thought about it, but I can get shot and I could also get tortured. Like, I don't want that stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to be shot.
I don't want to get shot.
Like, but yeah, it's actually nice. Like, I there's one university or something that is study on like people that go to war, and the reason why a lot of like there's not any more casualties, like how white people miss their target so much, is because they don't actually want to shoot people. Like nobody. I feel like the majority of people are like, you don't want to take someone else's life just because somebody else told you to. So they try and shoot close and hope that they don't shoot like a fatal shot or something like that, and they just hope the other side gives up or something, or that they can give up. It
was like something like in a battlefield, only 1 out of every 315 bullets actually hit someone.
Yeah, because you don't want to kill someone. Like to me, I completely get that. Like if I'm out there, I unless I'm like in this moment, like this guy is gonna kill me if I don't put a bullet in him. There's like, and they just tell me, okay, you're gonna be down in this trench shooting the people on the other side of the trench. I'm like, yeah, but they haven't really done anything to me personally, so like, they didn't come to my house and kill my dog or something. Like I have no beef with that guy.
You guys can lose sleep at night because you killed someone. Me, I'm shooting that bush right there.
Yeah, like, oh, look at that nice rock. It would be a shame if someone put a bullet in it. Oh, whoops, my finger slipped. Oh no, it's
now we can go back to something less depressing. Everybody hates war. To all the veterans out there, thank you though.
Yeah, no,
thanks
like,
for doing it.
Yeah, to me it just sounds dumb.
Yeah, the Bozone stands for world peace, man.
Hey, everybody just needs to be a bozone, and there would be, or not the bozone. Everybody needs to be a bozone, but hey, everybody can come and join the bozone.
We're working on like a free call basis. If you wanna have 10 minutes on the Bozone, give us an email at thebozone@gmail.com. You get a free 10 minute interview to literally anyone, as long as you have something interesting to say.
Hey, or interesting to ask. You can ask
or
us
interesting
questions.
to ask. Please, seriously, ask us questions at the same email I just said, legitbozone@gmail.com, and we have our comment sections and our fucking social media.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh no.
Speaking of someone I want to get on the Bozone, Novak Djokovic, the tennis player, right?
Alright, tell me about him.
He plays tennis, world famous tennis player, Novak Djokovic. Who also really likes donkey cheese.
Interesting.
So, you've never heard of donkey cheese?
I would assume it's like cheese made from donkey's milk.
Yes.
It's not too strange.
Oh, but it is, because donkeys make very little milk. Donkeys have very small amounts of milk to give. And there is one farm in the world, in Serbia, that makes cheese from donkey milk. And Novak Djokovic buys up the entire supply of that farm's cheese. So Novak Djokovic, every time I say his name I'm gonna pronounce it differently because I don't actually know how. He
just call
buys
him Mr. Novak.
Mr. Novak buys the entire world's supply of donkey cheese because he really likes donkey cheese. So
He's
this
like-
one farm in Serbia is the only donkey cheese farm in the world. Makes donkey cheese exclusively for Novak Djokovic.
That is the best thing ever. Oh my god. He is like what Diddy is to the baby oil companies to that donkey farm. Like, he is single-handedly
Novak
keeping them in
is.
business.
Novak Djokovic is single-handedly keeping that donkey cheese farm in business.
That is
And
crazy.
it's amazing. I've got tears in my eyes from how beautiful that is.
I can't even imagine that. Like, why donkey cheese? Why? What?
Apparently he likes it. It's good. Novak, if you
Well,
hear this, come on the podcast and share your cheese.
I mean, the rest of the world will never have a chance to know if it's good or not, because he's hoarding it all.
He's
Like-
got all the... That's what I'm telling. He needs to come here and give us some cheese, because
Yeah,
I don't
but-
know about you, but I would love
I'm-
to try some donkey cheese.
I mean, I would also love to try it. It's in my mind. I'm just imagining like regular cheese because, oh wait, what's this? Sorry. I would love to try it because like goat cheese it tastes the same or not the same. It has a little bit of a distinct like goat flavor in it, but I mean it's just like regular cheese. I can't imagine how much different
Yeah.
donkey cheese is.
I couldn't tell you. Because I
Like-
haven't gotten the opportunity.
And I guess we never will, unless Mr. Novak is so kind as to send us both like a small amount.
Yeah, just give us a bit. Just give us a bit
Yeah.
of cheese, man. Share
That's the
some.
only problem is it's such a long travel time. Like I think by the time it reaches us, it's gonna be blue donkey cheese.
Hey, I like blue cheese too.
Yeah. I do not like blue cheese, man. The only way I eat it is, so I don't know if it's the same in South Africa, but I've never seen it there. But like here in the US, like you get like a choice of like a side dipping sauce, and it's normally either ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing, which is basically just like a sauce with like little blue cheese chunks in it. And I like to dip my like chicken tendies in that. But
Yeah,
other than
it's
that-
becoming more popular. I've ordered wings a few times and had the option for blue cheese sauce, which I
Yeah.
always take because it's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, like I don't know how I feel about it because it's like it's a nice dipping sauce, but I don't like blue cheese really.
I mean, that's completely fair. It's a strange taste, so a lot of people don't like it. Like I'd say it's about the amount of
So-
people that have controversy on blue cheese. It's like pineapple on pizza, man.
Yeah. Hey man, I not enjoy, like I wouldn't go out of my way to put pineapple on pizza, but I have nothing against it. Like I love myself a Hawaiian every now and then.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get down to the world's like big news right now, and that is Hurricane Milton. Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh. Has anything come of it yet? Like,
It's
I've
almost
not
at the
been
coast.
on the internet.
It's
Oh, okay.
supposed to hit the coast very soon. So
I mean, I have a weather tracking app. I don't know why. I don't
Yeah.
just open it up and check. Stay safe if there's a hurricane on it. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I'm not close to it. Yeah, I mean,
you're on the
it's-
other side
it's
of
right
the
there.
country. You'll
Yeah,
be
but this
okay.
app is like for. If you want this app, it's called Windy, and it's a great app for tracking all sorts of weather data. Oh yeah, it's like right on the coast. It's gonna hit in like 12 midnight tonight, which is in 6 hours. So we'll be back in 6 hours to give you an update on how things are going.
Yeah, it's going right through Florida. It's gonna hit Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah.
And the evacuation has begun. Like, I keep...
Oh, it shifted a little bit south.
It did shift a
might
little bit
actually...
south. But Tampa and
that's not
Orlando is still... It's within the blast radius, and that's like the biggest cities in Florida.
Yeah, you know, our one friend is like very close to now that it shifted south. Like, I'm like,
we were not too worried because our mutual friend was way south of Hurricane Milton's projected trajectory. But now that I'm looking at him again,
yeah,
it's a bit more south than it was.
I think, but at least like in the last 2 years that he's been there, like he's only been getting floods, like a lot of floods and stuff. So I think
it's gonna rain so hard.
I think he's gonna get another flood, which is that's like the
yeah.
best case scenario. Like as long as it's not like destruction and stuff happening, he should be fine.
It's almost time for everyone's favorite weekly segment, but before that, if you're wondering who's this mysterious mutual friend he's talking about, who's this person, well, Bozos, my beautiful people. Would you like to meet him? That's right, next week Wednesday, everybody. Mark your calendars, the 16th of October. Episode 1 of our Dungeons and Dragons series. It's happening. Name pending.
Yeah, name pending, but man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun.
This mutual friend of ours will be playing, so if you're interested in meeting our very own in-house Florida man.
Hey man, he might be playing depending on what Milton does. If he's not there, then you know Milton did a number on us.
Milton has struck the Bozo economy.
It's taken a fifth of our production budget. Oh no. But yeah. It's I'm excited and yeah.
Filming of the first episode does start this weekend, and the schedule would be Wednesdays. Yeah. So yeah, we are reaffirming the Bozo schedule. So normal Bozone every Friday, Bozo D&D most Wednesdays.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no one is doing this as their, like, job or anything, so it's like, we try and get this stuff out, without interfering with our actual lives, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what everyone is going on, yeah.
It will be most Wednesdays, so you can, if there's not an episode Wednesday, then it's not that Wednesday. It's as simple as that. We're gonna be playing D&D, and you're gonna be able to watch it in the future. So,
right.
On that note, it is time for everyone's favorite weekly segment, Video Game Suggestions.
May I go first?
You may go first, because I know you have one.
Yes, I do have one, because I'm already addicted to it. So, mine is God of War Ragnarok. I've not finished it yet. I mean, I've barely started playing it, but man, I'm already addicted to it. Like, I was like, oh, we have to record. I was planning on coming on and just playing God of War Ragnarok. Like before. So yeah, God of War Ragnarok. I don't know what it is about the God of War games, but every time one drops, I am addicted to it until I finish it. Like, the first 3 God of Wars I played when I was young, so I don't remember everything from it. And then, but I remember I finished them all. And then when God of War, I think it's a 2016 or 2018 one dropped.
2018.
Yeah, 2018 dropped. I was like, so one of my friends came to visit with their PS4, I think, and I played it. Finished it in one weekend because I was like, I'm never gonna get the opportunity to play this again. So I finished it in one weekend. Like, I didn't sleep or anything. I was like, I have to finish this game. And then it released on PC like like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
And I immediately got it, finished it, like played weekends again to like, or not weekend, like one weekend again, like no sleep, just finished the game. And if I didn't have to work, I would be doing the same with God of War Ragnarok. I don't know, it gives me this primal urge. I just love that you can, like, it's a mixture between story that is, it's a great story so far, like I really enjoyed the story, with like great fights. I love the fighting in that game, and like I was telling Zek, I don't even use the weapons. Like, I literally just go with it, give them the good old fisticuffs. And I mean, you have multiple weapons you can choose from. I'm not far into this one, so I don't know if you get any more of a variety, but and so many upgrades, you can play whichever way you want. And one of my most favorite things about that game is like doing the puzzles and finding secrets and stuff, like secret crafting materials, secret areas of the game, secret side quests and stuff. Like, I love that aspect of the game as well. Like, there's just so much to do, you're never bored. Like, yeah, it's like non-stop action, and then as soon as the action stops, it's like puzzle that you have to solve. And not all of them are very difficult. Like, I feel like all of the puzzles I can solve like within a minute or two. I'm like done. Like, I've never sat on one for like an hour trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, love the game.
Yeah, my only issue with it is sometimes the puzzles are a little bit hand-holdy, like the fucking NPCs telling me what to do, and I'm like, don't tell me what to do.
I have not really noticed. Did you? I saw there was an option to switch the NPC help on and off. I don't know if you maybe did it with the help on, because my NPCs
Maybe.
don't tell me what to do.
I don't even remember that, to be honest, so it's possible that I just never saw it.
Yeah, I like went through the options first thing, because my graphic settings were all weird, and I was like, oh, what are all these other settings? And I was like, there's like very like what the accessibility, which is basically just game journalist options.
Yeah.
So I saw all of that and I was like, oh, there's one. Okay, switch that off. There's a lot of settings that you can tweak. So that might have been your thing. Like, if you enjoy a challenge, like, I've never played the God of War games on the hardest difficulty, because I was like, I want to play it for the story. But ever since I got into Souls-like games, and so I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty, and man, I'm not gonna lie, it is quite challenging as well. Like, it's...
Yeah, no.
I was surprised.
It's got a decent, like, difficulty curve. I was really happy with the amount of effort I had to, and focus I had to put in the fighting, which is really fun on its own.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, because in my mind, I never thought of God of War as a difficult, like, in quotations again, like a difficult game. until I put it up to the like max difficulty, and I was like, oh shit, this game is actually like it gives you a challenge. It's not too challenging where I was like, oh fuck this, I'm gonna like not play this, or I'm gonna turn the difficulty down. It was like, it's a good challenge. It's a good type of challenge. But yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't played anything new recently, so I'm gonna go to an older game, one that I may have recommended before. I'm not sure. Did I recommend Cyberpunk? I think I did. Now on second thought, like way back. Let's see.
What about what you were just playing when I came in?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm recommending Minecraft.
You didn't want people to know you were a little nerd playing Minecraft.
No. I'll openly admit in my free time I play Minecraft with my girlfriend. A little survival world of our own. And it's fun. I enjoy playing Minecraft. I don't think anyone needs to be suggested to playing Minecraft because I think the entire world has played Minecraft and either still plays it or don't play it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary for me to even tell you what it is. It's fucking Minecraft. You go in, you punch a tree, and you kill a dragon. And how do I...
And when you get into the game, you just hear, I am Steve.
No. Leave Jack Black out of this. We're not talking about Jack Black again. It got me all worked up last episode. And it's just, I don't... No, I'm not talking about the movie. No, I'm talking about Minecraft the game. It's a fun little game. New update just dropped. We got 1.20. You can make things with copper, and you can go on little trial chambers now, which is fun. If you haven't seen the trial chambers and you're into Minecraft, it's fun. Where you get like you kill things, you get loot. So essentially Minecraft has a roguelike mode now, sort of, not really. Yeah, what do I say about Minecraft? I built a castle in our completely 100% survival mode world. I built a castle that is like, I think 59 by 59 blocks by I think another 50 into the air. It's a large castle. I'm quite proud of my castle. I like building in Minecraft. That's my thing.
King in the castle.
I'm king in my castle. Yes. Now I'm building a barn, but we've got the naturalist mod, so there's like 1 million animals. So I'm building a really large barn.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, it's Minecraft. I'm suggesting Minecraft. You know what Minecraft is. I know what Minecraft is. Your grandma probably knows what Minecraft is. There. It's over.
Yeah.
End the video. We're done.
No. Oh man. Like I said, Minecraft is not the game for me. People are gonna say it's because you don't have an imagination. No, because I enjoy having fun. But yeah, man, it is a good game. Like, obviously you can do whatever your imagination allows you to. Like, there's so much you can do, but it's just not the game for me. And I don't hold it against anyone for enjoying it. But yeah.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you certain?
Yeah, I know I give you guys shit for it, but you know,
I remember like 2, maybe like 1.5 years ago, the whole gang was playing Minecraft, and this idiot joins the Discord call and starts shitting on everyone for playing Minecraft.
Hey man, you know, it's just what the boys do. Hey man.
No, the boys were having fun, and then you joined.
Yeah,
let's play something else, guys.
Because it was a bunch of shit. I don't know. I'm just not gonna play Minecraft. It is so mind-numbingly boring for me. I don't know what to tell you.
That's fine,
Like
man.
I
Play
like
what you
stuff
enjoy
where you
at
can.
the end of the day.
I like stuff that has like a story and you feel your character like progress. Like sure, there is progression in Minecraft, but it's not the same as like having a level up system and getting new gear and stuff with different enchantments or different stats and stuff. It's just, yeah.
You literally just described Minecraft. There
You
is new gear and new enchantments and
No,
weapons
it's
and
not-
level ups.
I meant like cool looking gear, not fucking blocks. Oh, that one is a blue helmet. That means it's good.
Actually, there's like cool armor customization now.
Yeah, it's still.
Minecraft is a
care.
completely different game these days. Like looking back, having to play fucking Minecraft on my PS3 to what Minecraft has become, it's just two completely different games at this
I
point.
still won't play it.
And on that terrible disappointment, oops, wrong show. Almost, I'm about to have like the legal team of Top Gear on my ass.
Oh man, Grand Tour. I want to watch that again. All right, let's.
Hit us with the outro.
Let's stop complaining. Let's stop thinking about Minecraft. I almost said something else. Yeah. I hope you guys had fun on this journey with us from movies to World War III to ranting about Minecraft not being fun and being fun. You know, we covered all the bases in this episode, I feel like. Yeah. Love
I
you.
almost forgot my question for the viewers.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite actor, viewers? That's what I'm asking you. Okay, continue.
Yeah, remember to tell us who your favorite actor is, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. You got anything to shout out? Any?
You can find us on YouTube and Spotify as The Bozone. You can email us at legitbozone@gmail.com. All of our socials are also The Bozone. That is the platform formerly known as Twitter, also known as X and Instagram, and we have a Reddit. A subreddit, the Bozone subreddit. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Alright.
Oh, tune in next week, Wednesday, on the 16th of October for the first episode of Bozone D&D.
Hell yeah. Alright, love you guys.
All of your favorite characters will be in it. Me, Tristan, a friend from Florida, friend who's a farmer, and Zek's girlfriend.
Woohoo!
Peace out, everyone.
Goodbye. Love you all.